Hi folks, Bob Dale for Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell lots of things, sell them only on eBay. Those of you who follow our sales around the world know that we're subject to have anything, folks, because my son is subject to buy anything. You've heard me say before, I've never seen anything like this. You're hearing it again. This is the November 4th, 2015 statement from Bob Dale. I've never seen anything like it. Now, when I tell you my son will buy a steamboat 40 miles from water, he will. And this is going to prove it. Although, after further reflection and looking at it and considering what he's going to take for this and what he's going to sell it for, this is a heck of a bargain. I've never seen anything like it, folks. It is a 1979 Chevrolet El Camino. As you can see, it's been somewhat customized, I will tell you out front. This was seized by the United States government from a person of ill repute. I don't know what they did, but they did something to antagonize the government, and they went and got his stuff, and my son bought it at a federal auction. But it's a 79, it has a 350 engine. It's not by any means perfect, folks. There's a couple little things we can show you, but it's by George way nicer than you can possibly imagine. 350 engine in it, automatic. It's got a television in it we're going to show you. It's got one of those radios that the screen flips up, comes back in. All that works. Dan says these are 30-inch wheels. I guess that's probably correct.
They're Decenti wheels. The retail's about $5 grand just for the wheels.
I can promise you, those wheels and tires cost lots more than this whole vehicle's going to cost you. Now, it cranks up and runs and will drive down the road. Would I drive it to Chicago? I don't think I would. But if you want to have an adventure, well, we had the guy drive to Idaho in the 1940-something fire truck, so. Yeah. But look at it, it's pretty cool if you look at it a while. Come here, let me show you. It's not rusted out. There's no rust up under here and all that. Whoever owned this took care of it. They liked it a lot. They spent some money on this, folks. What is all that, Dan? I mean,
that's just all the lift and spacers and everything to make it work. You can take it all out and put it back to normal height if you want to.
I would, except the fact that I just had a double aneurysm surgery, folks, and Dan will probably encourage me to anyway, but I'm not going to hop up in this and crank it. But it will crank right up. It is, open this for me, son. I don't have any strength. Look here, folks. Is this cool? Now, being 102 years old, it's not near as cool to me as it would have been 40 years ago. Well, longer than that, 50 years ago.
MTX subwoofers.
Television over there.
Got a TV. I'll set the camera down.
It's not been cranked.
You see the screen comes out. All the gauges work. The gauges read like they should. Got a remote control. That's a pile set up stereo. It's tied into the screen so you can, send whatever you got plugged into the stereo over to the monitor. All the headlight stuff's custom.
He calls it responsibility.
I'll cut that back off.
Yeah. You heard it run, folks, and it will, I would imagine it'd pretty much fly. I didn't shut that door.
Well, now there is one thing. This window needs you gotta hold it just right. It's out of adjustment.
No rust. God knows what you've done here.
That's springs,
that's
braces,
chrome exhaust and everything.
It's got headers and new exhaust.
It's street legal, folks.
In Mississippi.
I don't know what this thing's worth. Dan doesn't know what it's worth. It's going to be a bargain. I imagine to build one like this, you would spend way more than my house cost, or the farm I grew up on. Look down it. I mean, it's pretty cool. You said all this stuff works: the television, the stereo, the subwoofers.
We spent about 2 days jacking with it. Got a couple spots on it, nothing major. I mean,
no rust to speak of. Look at that. Well, there's one of those, and it's not rust, it's just the paint. Look at it. God knows what they spent on this. But
Got one little scuff right here. That's about it.
it's pretty clean. I guess it's street legal, isn't it?
I mean, you could put wheels on a rocking chair and it'd be street legal here, but yeah, street legal.
Might not be in New York
Mississippi.
City, but here in Mississippi, yeah, we could go to town and that. Yeah, I mean, it'll drive church folks. Your deacons might not be proud of you, and the preacher might say something to you, but it'll ride and drive. That is pretty slick. The longer when I first saw it, I thought, oh my God. The longer you look at it, the more you like it. And well, what you appreciate it for is how much they spend on it. How much they spend on it. God knows what they spend. But pretty slick. We're gonna sell it. You gonna sell it just a low reserve?
Yep.
We'll have a low reserve on it, folks. My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. Call me anytime. Weekends, mornings, evenings, whatever. Should you have any questions about this, you can call me and I'll refer you to Dan. Because I very simply don't know. I can tell you what I've told you right here. Beyond that, when people are going to call me with all these technical questions about the chassis and the frame and all that,
I don't know them either, so,
yeah,
here it is.
There it is, folks. It'll be a bargain. You can't go buy these wheels and tires for what it's going to cost you. I can promise you that. You just simply can't do it. Gosh knows what they spend on it. I hate to be redundant, but that's what it always comes back to when we're selling this kind of thing, what you're buying. Now, if you've got any use for any parts of it or that, or if you just like it the way it is, you talk about a value, and I promise you this, I don't care what the state and the union you're from, you'll have the only one like it. I tell you what's unfortunate, that we're not in Los Angeles, California, son, because we could, it would bring something nice there. But it's a 79 El Camino, folks. You see what we know. It cranks up, it runs, it drives. It's got these high dollar tires and wheels. It's, God knows what's all been done under it. 350 engine, pretty nice looking interior, good looking interior under it, in it, but that's it. And we're gonna have a low reserve, and so if you're interested in something like this, you like to pedal, and I know there's a zillion of you out there, call and I'll tell you what what it takes to buy it. We'll only sell through eBay, but we'll have you bid and we'll sell it to you. If you want to have an adventure, I guess you could drive it home, but I would highly suggest you haul it. But it's a pretty cool rig, a 79 El Camino. Thanks so much for watching this video, folks. We do appreciate it. We've had fun making this, but it's a pretty serious issue, actually, because even though it's going to be a great bargain, somebody's going to get a bargain. It's a pretty slick old rig. Thanks for watching our video. We appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you here in Jackson.